Well, I'm back at FRampton Marsh today, and I've come here on a Saturday for a change. I'm here with my cousin today. He's a keen bird watcher, but has never been to FRampton Marsh, so we thought we'd put that right today. Well, like the last time we were here, it's an absolutely stunning spring day. We're standing on the bank that overlooks the wash, and you can literally see for miles. And the air is filled with the clamour of black-headed gulls. Sunbeams glitter on the surface of the water, and the reed beds await the arrival of reed and sedge warbler. There's also less welcome wildlife around, clouds of midges, but what a glorious day to be out and about. As we enter the reserve, our wildlife watching begins with mute swan, a common bird, but nonetheless beautiful. And reed buntings sing in the reeds. It's still a little early for reed and sedge warblers. And as we head for the hides, we pass coot and Canada geese. As we look out over the scrape, it's good to see several ruff here. These birds have a red conservation status with the RSPB. It is a migrant, but some birds are present in the UK all year round. Soon the males will get their distinctive neck feathers that they have during the breeding season, thus the name ruff. There's some smaller waders out there. These are dunlin. These have an amber status. There's also a few widgeon grazing out there. On our last visit to FRampton, we only saw one black-tailed godwit off the car park, but there's certainly more of those birds here today. This one busily feeding. And we also have the UK's commonest wader, the redshank. This one being seen off by a ruff. The ruff certainly doesn't like the redshank being so close. And here's the makers of the raucous clamour you can hear, black-headed gulls. And like the last time we were here, excellent views of these birds. Skylark, albeit not quite so close. And this one flies right past the camera, and what a beautiful song, the sound of spring and summer. And I can't quite remember if this is our first view of avocet for this year, but it's certainly the best. Absolutely stunning bird, with its black and white plumage and its pale blue legs. There's also lapwing in several small groups, and on the far shore we have oystercatcher and shelduck, and a teal feeds at the edge of the island. We hadn't seen any brent geese today, and FRampton is excellent for these birds, but we eventually found them grazing a little further up the Wash Road, and it won't be long before they're off to their breeding grounds. I was just filming these distant brown hare, and I thought for a moment they were going to start boxing, but unfortunately not. And then suddenly, appearing right in front of the hide, another pair. And so we've got these really magnificent views of this beautiful, much persecuted creature, steeped in magic and folklore. So I'll leave you with the views of these wonderful animals, and I'll see you next time.